Hey, so you guys remember intermission updates? Yeah, so does Clay, even though it's been over 7 months since the last one. And while we will actually be addressing some other points in this post, I want to point out that we've not only got a new animation that we'll be watching live very shortly, but a new login bonus of the Spectra Flux backpack skin. Now I know, a lot of people probably have no idea where the hell this came from, but if you want to know, a new Clay publishing game called Lab Rats launched now. And the thing about this backpack that makes it so worthy of highlighting is that it's not only one of very many, it comes with a sneaky side effects. Let's say we get struck by lightning while wearing this thing. We're still gonna get a shock right to the noggin, but it is gonna start glowing with electrical energy. It's pretty cool. It's literally a dynamic skin, something that I have been dying for Clay to start adding to more than just their walking canes and weapons for a very long time. And while that is very cool, Clay went above and beyond with this thing, because here's what happens when you get frozen while wearing the Spectra Flux pack. It turns blue, and a very nice shade of blue at that. But even that's not enough, because guess what yellow and blue make, everyone? If you get shot by lightning, then you get frozen, which is very much possible as thunder snow does exist in this game. It's just very rare. You can get yourself a green backpack. And as far as I can tell, as I skipped ahead and for many days, this thing is actually permanent. So enjoy it. Let's just drop all that for a few and get to the animation, as I said, because as we know, Clay never misses with these puppies. All right, intermission part 3. What do you got for me? Wagstaff right off the bat. All right, it makes sense. It's called Lunar Machinations. It's probably only gonna be Wagstaff. Yeah, another portal. Something I want to address today, potentially. All these damn portals that we keep making and doing nothing. But he's going for it, and he's trying to get us out, trying to get the whole question. Oh, it actually just spit it out anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, who's messing with him, huh? Very WS-esque colors. His machines are just doing it. I phrased that so wrong. Don't not what I meant to say. What? Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you hiding from? You can't take damage, dum-dum. His machines have gained sentience? Oh, it's about dang time we start doing more with Gestals. I know they've been reviving things, but it was mostly organics. Now you're telling us that they're gonna go, okay. I still don't like that it's now all scrappy stuff. When the Lunar was very... Oh, the Warbist armor. Wobot. This has some interesting implications, sure. Still, all the scrappy stuff still feels so forced to me. Is that like that's like a bigger version of the... Oh. Interesting. Different, but that's how you end it? Really? Let's start from the end, I suppose. All right, so Gestalt can now apparently just straight up haunt and thus take over Machinations. And what he's carrying right there is pretty interesting. That's like a modification of the Thulsi bugnet, but it's not actually the Thulsi bugnet. This just confirms to me what we already have known for the last like 2-3 years. Clay is just flying by the sheet of their pants. They're just throwing things out there because the Thulsi bugnet was a random addition that just got like suggested to them, and they're like, oh yeah, sure, we'll do it. Now they're actually gonna make it a thing. That's what I mean. They have no planning whatsoever. And honestly, apart from that portal at the beginning, which is not that noteworthy, Wagstaff has been messing with portals for years at this point, and so until he actually does something significant, we're not really going to address it. We can talk about this thing, and then yeah, the idea of Gestalt being able to do what they just did in this animation. This thing looks huge. It could just be a case of like, I don't know, animation to gameplay not necessarily being super duper interwoven, because this does look like the Chapulgrin thing that the Scrappy Werepig drops for us, right? But I don't know, if they are indeed trying to wrap up the lunar side, you would think they will want to go big or go home. So could this potentially be yet another Iron Hulk-esque boss? And yeah, I just want to voice my opinion again. I have never, ever felt that the scrap implementation was good at all. In fact, it's so forced that they went from having us use all materials from Moonstorms to then being able, nah, never mind, it's a Wagstaff invention, so we're gonna make you use scrap 5 years later, if not more, by the way, from talking about when they introduced the incomplete experiment to recently when they made it to where we have to finish it with scrap now. It's just like, again, Clay has no plans, and I know we can kind of go with the flow. Plans change, I get it, but the ethereal nature and the mysterious, just like mutated side of the moon is being lost when we're just forcing it into tangible technology. It just doesn't work. I know what they're trying to do. Ethereal nature of the shadows and fear of all that, darkness, aka, versus light with technology, because technology is usually technology is the light that will transform the darkness. Like, that is a very, very popular phrase. Like, I get it. I know what they're trying to do. But when they set it up one way and then years later they forget what they've done and just completely do something different, yeah, it's going to be a little jarring. That is the point. Remember when I said prior that Clay never misses with these puppies? Yeah, I lied. But let's move on here, everybody, and talk about something that has intrigued me more than anything else. Apparently, the conclusion of the lunar arc is coming to an end. And I say to that, abso-frickin-lutely not. I truly do not feel that the rift from beyond lunar side or shadow side are even remotely close to being done because of what they've been doing with it. So unless they are really, really planning on dropping 2 last massive updates from beyond, because we know that there's 2 updates left in this story arc, what are they gonna do? Is this gonna be another case where you forget about where you left off an arc and where you began? Because let's remember, Forgotten Knowledge is over 5 years old, almost 6, and we still don't have answers about it. And so when they say things like this with their body of work behind them, which is a very, very appreciative body of work, mind, I'm not saying that that needs to be dismissed. I'm saying the actual content that they do needs to be. It's kind of a slap in the face. They're saying that we're feeling frustrated about the lack of a long-term roadmap. No, that's just people being impatient. That's just a default setting for people who are like, give me more of my main game. No. That's not what we're feeling. We're feeling that even if you tell us anything, it's not gonna mean anything when you start changing your plans again, because that's what you always do, Clay. That's the problem. Like, what do you mean things are almost done? Not one person in this community feels like this is done. They want it to be done. The amount of comments I'm saying like, oh my gosh, this is dragging on forever. There are way 2 different things. Wanting something to be done and actually being close to done. Yeah, I don't know, folks. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes, ranting, saying things that I want to say about this, that, the other. And I don't think it is appropriate for this video. So I'm not going to put it in this video. I just feel with this post, like I said, I don't feel assured of anything. We'll maybe see what this next beta is in 2-3 weeks, maybe even more. And then we'll maybe have a better idea. But yeah, I don't know. These intermissions also have kind of fallen off a little bit. The first 2, absolutely amazing. This one just kind of feels like, yeah, just like, trust us. but I don't. I don't trust you. But that's just me. Thanks for watching, everyone. Well wishes to all. I'll see you in the next one. And if you want me to go on about some more specific healthiness of the game, let me know. And I'll make that video lickety split. Bye-bye.